When disaster strikes and you find yourself thrust into a wilderness survival situation, every decision matters. Whether it's due to a natural disaster or an SHTF scenario, the wilderness doesn't forgive mistakes easily. Here are some common mistakes people make in the wild and practical tips on how to steer clear of them. Failing to prepare. The mistake. Many people think they can wing it in the wilderness because they've watched a few survival shows. But when you're actually facing the elements, reality can be brutal. How to avoid. Preparation is your best friend. Learn basic survival skills like how to purify water, start a fire without matches, and build a shelter. Pack a survival kit with essentials like a water purifier, fire starter, emergency blanket, first aid kit, and a knife. Don't just have the gear, know how to use it. Underestimating the weather. The mistake. Weather in the wilderness can change in a heartbeat. Being caught unprepared for a sudden drop in temperature or a storm can turn a survival situation deadly. How to avoid it. Always check the weather forecast throughout the day, but be ready for anything. Pack layered clothing, rain gear, and understand the signs of changing weather patterns. Poor navigation skills. The mistake. Relying solely on technology for navigation, like GPS, can backfire if the device fails or runs out of battery, or the grid is down. How to avoid it. Master the art of using a map and compass. GPS is handy, but knowing how to navigate old school style can save your life if electronic devices fail. Neglecting to set up a way of getting help if needed. The mistake. Some people wait too long to signal for help, either because they think they can handle the situation themselves or they didn't set up backup plans before SHTF. How to avoid. Always have a plan for getting rescued. This includes carrying a whistle and a mirror for signaling if you aren't concerned about letting others nearby know your location. If you are concerned, then set up a system to notify a trusted contact that you're in trouble. Perhaps it's a flashlight signal at a designated time each day. Maybe it's hiking close to the edge of the woods and waving a flag at your contact. If you're lost or in trouble, signal for help sooner rather than later. Inadequate food and water management. The mistake. People often miscalculate how much food and water they need. Or they believe they're going to immediately be able to hunt and catch food. In an SHTF situation, giving your location away or wandering around may not be an option. Dehydration or starvation can weaken you quickly, impacting your ability to make good decisions or perform physical tasks. How to avoid it? Learn how to find and purify water safely. Always carry more food and water than you think you'll need, and know the natural sources of food in the area. Ignoring mental stress. The mistake. Underestimating the psychological strain of survival situations leads many to panic or make hasty decisions. How to avoid. Mental toughness is as crucial as physical preparedness. Practice stress management techniques like deep breathing or meditation. Stay positive and focus on one task at a time to keep panic at bay. Surviving in the wilderness after a disaster requires way more than just good luck. It demands preparation, knowledge, and the right mindset. By learning about these common mistakes and how to avoid them, you've already increased your chances of making it out safely. Remember, in the wilderness, being well prepared is not just a suggestion, it is a necessity.